First of all, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Now that we got that out the way, Kai is probably the top leader of just hardware where you use pads and sequence this, that, and third. Most professionals use Kai. They use Kai and they use Pro Tools and they sync it up. When I first started making beats in a professional manner with professional equipment, I started with an MPC 2000 XL. I love that thing. Now, if you look online, it's pretty much like a Nintendo or a PlayStation. After the PlayStation is not in existence no more, or after the PlayStation has ran its course and they start with the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 3, you can't get the regular PlayStation anymore. And if you can, you're going to be playing a markup. This right here is a MPC Studio. I got this around June of 2020, and I paid around $220, maybe $230, maybe $250. I gotta look on my receipt. Got it off eBay. But you cannot get this anymore. This is not being produced. And this was the first studio, and a couple of months after they released this, they came out with another MPC Studio in black. Now, what Akai has done today, and it just dropped yesterday, they have came out with a new and improved MPC Studio, and we're going to look at it right now. Oh, hello. What's going on? What am I doing? I'm going through my receipts. I buy a lot of stuff, and I just found out a way that I can get points for stores like Best Buy, Nike, Red Lobster, steakhouses, GameStop, Walmart. I just found a way that I can get points by scanning these coupons, and I'm going to show you what it is right now. The app is called Fetch Rewards. I'm going to leave a link in the description, and pretty much all you do is use your cell phone, snap a picture of your receipt, and you get points. You get 2,000 points for signing up, and I think another 4,000 points for referring somebody else. I'm going to leave a code in the description of whatever video I'm doing right now, but at the end of the day, it's free money. I'm just scanning stuff, snapping stuff, and then uploading it. Everybody buys stuff every day. Why not get rewarded for something you're going to do regardless? I spent $300 on shit. But anyway, back to the video. If you don't know who I am, my name is D-Rail. This is Rail's Rants Reloaded. We talk about a whole bunch of topics. Today we're talking about music, hardware, not software. If you can, like, subscribe, and share on this channel. We got a little bit of something for everybody. Like I just told you, that was the old MPC Studio. Now what we have here is the 2021 version of the MPC Studio. As you can see, it is smaller. The buttons feel good. I'm getting mixed reviews online, and I think that you get a lot of mixed reviews online because some people are stuck in their ways. You have people that don't want to adapt to the time. They're upset because there's no big screen. As you can see, the screen is right here, but it is made to run with the MPC software. So pretty much this is just a small controller. The buttons feel good. You have this little pad right here that messes with the frequencies of sound, sort of like a pitch bender. And if you are into creating music and you're not one of these Fruity Loops or people that just use software and you want to get you some hardware, this thing is only $269. Like, you can't beat that. It just came out yesterday. I called the Guitar Center out here where I'm at. They didn't have it. I had to call another one. When I spoke to the guy over the phone, his name was Mike, real cool dude. He was like, yo, you want the MPC? What's your name? I'll have it for you when you coming. went to the Stag-on Guitar Center. The MPC was sitting right on the daggone table. Asked for Mike. He said, I got you ready right here. Look, I could use the other MPC Studio, but when I brought that, I had outdated hardware. When I say I had outdated hardware, I had a computer that couldn't handle it. And what I would try to tell people, if you're going to get into making beats, get you a computer that will be able to handle what the software needs it to handle, and you can have a smooth workflow. What I also picked up was a MacBook Air, 8 gigabytes with the M1 chip. We're going to be doing a video on that later. Like these two things pretty much coincide with each other. This was so simple. It was plug and play out the box. I downloaded the drivers. It came with a whole bunch of sounds. I haven't sampled anything yet. I haven't really did anything yet. I still need to just go through the manual a little bit. It's not like any other thing that, any other thing that men open with. It's just, I'm going to open it and I don't have to read the instructions. Sometimes you might have to read the instructions. Sometimes you might have to look at a couple of hours of YouTube videos to get things situated, to get the answers of the questions you may have. It comes in the box, comes with this. It comes with a USB wire, and it comes with 2 MIDI cords. If you are a person that has a MacBook or you're using a Mac, you will have to use a USB-C connection because it comes with a regular USB connection. You will need the USB-C connection for this, or you can buy a dongle or a adapter, which I have. Matter of fact, let me show you the adapter. I'll show you the adapter right now. This is the adapter. I don't know if you can see it, if it'll focus. Well, it's a J5 adapter. It has the USB-C. I'll have a link in the description. It literally just plug and plays. And this one was, I want to say $50. I could have got one off of Amazon for about $30 with a couple of more ports. It has 2 regular USB ports, an Ethernet port, and a port for your SanDisk. But I just needed something right then and there. But like I said, the MPC, it comes with the MPC software. Well, it doesn't come with the MPC software. You download the MPC software. And another reason why I brought this, I knew I was going to get the MPC software for free. I know they have a free version, but I got the full version when I brought this. It's like it comes with it once you put the your passcode in or your serial number in. When I brought the original MPC Studio, it was used. The key code that I had or looked up didn't work, and then they wanted me to pay for the MPC software, which I wasn't going to do. Then I had like a free trial, and then the free trial ran out. It didn't come with that many sounds, but when you buy this, you get to download the MPC software, the latest version. You get a ton of sounds that you could put in here, preload them. It gets you off right. If you want to add sounds or your own little samples, you can do that. But you got your drum kits, you got your horns, you got your snares, you got your basses, you got all of that stuff. I will be running this with a keyboard. I might buy a smaller keyboard. It depends on the workflow that I'm going to be using. This will be used to sample a lot of stuff and just play regular tracks and make beats, this, that, and the third. I would say for the newcomer to making beats, not the veterans, because you got the veterans and you got the snobs that have been using MPCs for years. Or I've been using an MPC since it was an MPC 60 and a 2000 and a 2000 XL. If you're new to music production and you don't have a big budget, this is $269. Yeah, you could go with the MPC Live or get you one of those real big MPCs. It's going to cost you $800-900. You might not have that at the time, and you might want to get started. I'm a person that says stop making excuses, work with what you have, get started. A guy told me years ago when I had my MPC 2000, he came to the house, he was listening to some beats. And this is the best advice that I ever got. He was like, it doesn't matter if you got an MPC or a Casio. It's not the equipment. It's how you use the equipment. Because you can have thousands of dollars worth of equipment and come out with garbage. And you can have a keyboard or something simple that you might have spent $50 to $100 on, and you can make a classic. So it's not what you have, it's how you use it. Rails Rants Reloaded. I would also suggest if you got one of these or you're going to get one of these, get you a computer that has at least 16 gigabytes. Now with the Apple Mac Air, I have 8 gigabytes, but it has the M1 chip, so it's not resource heavy as a computer that has an Intel chip would be. Because I pretty much downloaded about 15 things. After I downloaded the software, I was downloading the drivers and the sounds. At the same time I was making the beat, I didn't have any hiccups. I had iMovie running. I had a whole bunch of other stuff going on. Then I also was updating the software on the MacBook, and everything just ran smooth. Nothing choppy, nothing sounding scratchy or anything. But like I said, I would suggest this for anybody that is new. A lot of the old heads that are MPC veterans probably will have a problem with this screen. This screen is really not a screen. It's just something that it'll tell you where you're going. But this is made for people that are going to use the MPC software. This is more of a controller. Look, MPC been coming out with the same product for years. They make it thicker, they might make it slimmer, they might add a button, they might take a button away. This is straight to the point. It's $269. You can't beat that. If you ain't got the money, go on Credit Karma, see what your credit score is. Go get your credit card and then go make the purchase. Work smarter, not harder. This is Rails Rants Reloaded. Hope you liked the video. Again, if you can, like, subscribe, share, hit the links in the descriptions, see what's going on. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.